taking in sons. All I done, I cook, but my God bring bread, and I think he been baking up some. Numero dos, only move up how it goes. Dove in the sky, west coast. Hit my phone, I ain't got your name saved. Danny Phantom, go ghost. I've been flying, I ain't gon' hold you. I'm just saying, it feel like Goku.
Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. So we are in a new location. We are actually out at my family's lake house, which is about 45 minutes outside of Columbus. I grew up out here, so we spent, I think, every single weekend out here with all of our cousins, and this is a very, very special place to me. Today, what we're gonna do is we are gonna focus on training. So it's a little bit different than those weekends I spent out here with all of my cousins, but instead what we're gonna do is we brought some equipment with us. We actually brought a ski erg, we brought some dumbbells, we brought a sandbag, and then we're gonna do some swimming. So swimming, today's video is gonna be geared towards a little bit more swimming. So getting the volume in when my arms are burning and my lungs are burning from doing CrossFit movements, and then having to swim a long distance. And also it's not a pool. So that brings on a whole nother kind of list of challenges when it comes down to open water swimming. Learning how to breathe, learning how to spot to make sure that we're not swimming and wasting energy and going completely to the left when we should be staying to the right. So we're going to focus on all of those things today, because typically when swimming shows up for the CrossFit Games, it's typically open water swimming. I know they did the 1 year of the pool swimming, which would have been a blast, but I'm prepping for that open water. So it should be a really fun day. We'll get some sunshine, hang out at the lake, and also get some great training in today.
All right, so what we've got today is we brought some of our equipment out, and we're gonna try to wear Christy out a little bit and then have her swim. She's an excellent swimmer, so ideally what we're gonna be doing is fatiguing her shoulders, getting her heart rate up and a little bit out of her comfort zone, and then having her swim. So what it's gonna be is a 25-minute AMRAP. It's gonna start with a 400-meter ski, then 7 sandbags over the shoulder. She's gonna swim out to the buoy over here, which is about 150 meters. When she comes back in, she's gonna do 14 dumbbell snatches, 7 sandbag squats, and that's gonna be an AMRAP for 25 minutes.
Yeah, so the goal when making this app was originally we were like, okay, let's go ski, sandbag, snatch, squat, and then swim. But that's gonna be a lot of CrossFit. So we wanna try to keep it as 50-50 as possible. So it'll be the ski and the sandbag over the shoulder into the swim. Then I'll have to come out and I'll snatch into the sandbag squat, and then I'll swim. And then I'll go back to the ski. So we're putting out, should be hopefully about 250 to 300 meters of swimming around, and that's going to get definitely a little bit more challenging. Also with the ski, similar muscle group, so we're going to be using our lats, so that's also going to fatigue right into the water. And same with the dumbbell snatch, a little bit of pulling is gonna definitely tax the overall upper body and pulling muscles. As we go into the water, we're gonna use our pulling muscles. So it's gonna be reliant on making sure that I keep my kick going, making sure that I'm keeping my breathing under control, and not just trying to survive the swim, but push the swim and really work on the open water stuff today.
Everybody want a piece of that pie. Turn the oven on and bake your supply. Got some friends who just along for the ride. If you don't get it, then I'm coming to you. If you ain't with it, then I'm coming through you. I say, hallelujah. Not a lie, but it dabble, do you? See, I ain't good at fame, good with names, good at blame, but I'm good at change. Good with dames, good at aim. Life gets strange, but I gotta maintain. Few spots that I gotta reclaim. Few calls that I wanna replay. Left me, look what I became. No, I'm not done. When it comes, no, I won't run, won't hold my tongue. It's at the end of me, you'll see me again, I guarantee. I'm not done. No, I won't run. When my time comes, you think you've won. You think? Don't be denied the prize I see. Nah. Just leave a light, need all for me. I'm coming home.
So 25 minutes done. It was hard. So I like to swim. Swimming was challenging. I had to keep telling myself to relax and to breathe and to focus on efficiency and not get all caught up in the feeling of the waves kind of wanting to overtake me, or feeling like I couldn't breathe, or just my arms were on fire. So just kind of working on coming back to my center and just calming myself throughout the swim, and then just trying to push through the CrossFit movements because those are familiar. However, they were a little bit different. Just being wet, you feel a little bit different. So on the dumbbell snatch, I was wet. Cycling it on concrete is a little bit more challenging, so I was having to slow those reps down a little bit more than I wanted. But all in all, I'm really happy with it. Right now, I've got about 3 more minutes rest, and Pat's gonna hop in the kayak, and now we're gonna do a long long swim. So we're gonna go about 15 to 20 minutes, not super long obviously, but 15 to 20 minutes of straight swimming, no breaks, no CrossFit, just open water swimming, spotting a buoy, and he's gonna stay right next to me just to make sure I don't get run over by a boat while I'm doing it. It's pretty calm out here today, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. So 2.5 minutes and we're back in the water. That was my second open water swim of the year, and it felt really good. I got a little lost on the way out, so it's really hard when you can't see the buoys and your goggles start to fog and there's a glare. And so I really think the best thing to do is, instead of worrying about if you're wasting time, just take a half of a second. You'd see me dump out my goggles, tread or breaststroke, whatever you need to do, spot your buoy instead of wasting a ton of time going in the wrong direction. So I would just dump my goggles out, tread, find my spot, and then keep working. And I'd check myself every now and again because on the way out I was having a harder time of finding my buoy. On the way back in, I could really see the dock and I could see the boat and I knew where I was going, so I was trying to keep my head down more and spot less. So I think that's a tip for you to take with you in open water swimming, is don't necessarily worry about the time that you're wasting, because if you end up going way off direction, you've just wasted all of this energy and all of this time, and then you have to get back on track. Another thing I wanted to touch on is I did wear a cap for the second piece. So for the purely open water swim, or pure open water swim, nothing else, I had my cap on because it keeps my hair out of my face. I like to practice with and without a cap based on what the workout and the circumstance are going to be. Being a swimmer and growing up as a swimmer and swimming competitively in college, we always wore caps. So I'm super comfortable with having to get a cap on quickly. I'm super comfortable in swimming in a cap. So that way I actually am less comfortable without one. So doing the CrossFit workout with my hair over my face for those 150-meter swims is actually a little bit more of a mental challenge for me than if I had a cap on or if I didn't. So I think for you guys, if you're competing in CrossFit and you think there could be some swimming, practice with and without a cap, so that way you know when you get there you're comfortable with both and you're ready for whatever it throws, whatever the competition throws at you. I love open water swimming. I'm excited to keep working on it this summer, and I'm crossing my fingers that we get to do a little bit of swimming at the CrossFit Games this year. It was a super fun day. I'm so fortunate to be able to come out here and have this place. It's definitely a special place in my heart, and it really just makes me smile. So I was on our way out to work out. I was like, okay, I've got a swim workout. It's gonna be hard, it's gonna be tiring. But as soon as we pull in the driveway and I see the lake, like, I just can't help but smile and just feel like I'm in so much of a better mood. Not that I wasn't in a bad mood before, but it just makes me happy and it brings back so many amazing memories. So this place for me is super, super special. It was also awesome that we got to get out on the water and hit a little bit of skiing. So this is my 3rd or 4th time skiing this year, and each time feels a little bit better. It's kind of crazy. When you're little, we do laps around the lake and we could just keep going. No grip burning, no legs burning. And as I get older, it's like halfway around the lake my grip starts burning, my legs are on fire. But I'm so thankful that I do CrossFit, because if I didn't, it would probably be even worse, and who knows if I could even ski. So my little reward and treat was getting to slalom ski after a nice hard workout. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and some of the other stuff that goes into training, the swimming, the skiing on the skier, and the skiing, and just getting to do stuff outside and just enjoy the weather here and enjoy summer. I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions or comments about what we did today, make sure to drop them below. Smash the like button if you want to see more of this style of training, and I'll see you in our next video. Have a good day.